everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Stuck in a Ditch SMP. We are waiting for Conrad to join currently, because he should be back on. Because the first episode, I didn't acknowledge his name change from CoolCon to Mysterious Conrad, so sorry about that. But now everything should be nice and dandy. The axolotl from last session. I want to first of all make sure that all this iron is done so that I can get some iron pants first of all. Yeah, iron pants. Okay, there he is. Good. So the session can officially start. I do need to make 2 pickaxes. Because we are going to go mining again. That's another hope, which I don't really need right now. Because this bread should hold me off for... Seem to have some zombies, so I'm gonna bring some wood with me, crafting table, and take some coal. Alright, I'll see you in the mine. Well, I am going to try and get down to the mine shaft, which I was at last time. Although it's not like an abandoned mine shaft, I did start looking for diamonds. Didn't really find any. I'm gonna pick up this copper that I left behind here. Don't really need copper at the moment. Because I know it can be used for like the copper stuff, and you can use wax to get the waxed version, but I'm not really too keen on really doing too much with it at this point. Here's the location where I got the axolotl, which was probably the best thing that happened episode 1. If I just move through here slightly. Oh. Ooh. I was not expecting to find this. Alright, looks like we got some much deadlier caves this time around. Because I know last time I was here, I just barely encountered any mobs until the end, where I encountered a zombie and a skeleton. So it's already much more difficult. Not that it's like more difficult by any means. And I think I hear another axolotl, if I'm not mistaken. But I can't be certain, because I am by no means an expert on every new block and creature. Even though there's 3 creatures, the goat, the axolotl, and then the glow squid. But I think I'm gonna head back over into the strip mine, just because I'd like to get some extra resources. Especially considering I'm decently under geared at the moment. Good news, everyone. I found some diamonds. Looks like a 3-piece. Although these could be separate, because one is the deep slate, and then one is the it looks like just the 3-piece, which isn't bad. For first diamonds, 3 is we can make a pickaxe now, but I'm gonna continue looking to see if I can get an early enchanting table. Well, after I left the cave, I managed to find a pillager outpost, which is pretty interesting. So I'm gonna go try and take it out after I free this iron golem, just as like a precaution, since this is a little bit further out than I would like it. But, yeah. Also, I took out a few endermen on the way over here, considering it was still night, to get some ender pearls. Went pretty well. But now it's pillager time. Just kind of break through this window, because I believe okay, since the entrance was on that side, it definitely was a bit harder to. Might even do a raid, because there are some other villagers around the village that I am stationed at, so to speak. So we could do a raid. Episode 2 raid. Would be pretty helpful, because we could get a totem of undying. Are you gonna shoot? Or something? I'm guessing not. Also, I desperately need to get my hands on a bunch of white dye. Which I know I can get from bones, but I don't have nearly as many bones as I might need. And I just stumbled across Desert Temple. I didn't even see that when I was coming over here, because I did come from generally this direction. Because I did first of all go to the village that I'm stationed next to, got a little bit more supplies after that, and then headed this way after I made some bread, because I needed to restock on fuel, food, not fuel, and desperately kind of need a farm of sorts. Any kind, either get some cows in a pen or some sheep in a pen, because getting some wool would be pretty nice, because I don't know if Conrad has a bed yet, but I definitely do not. I don't even think I have wool. Diamond horse armor is pretty good. Protection and fortune one. I might as well take the sand and the string. Spider eyes don't really need. Oh, bones. That is exactly what I needed. More gunpowder. Pretty bad book, but some more bones, some iron, some sand. Ooh, and a saddle. Ooh, we might get a horse today as well. So not only could we take on a raid today, but we also could get... Okay, I'm really so far doing a bad job of exiting this place. Which isn't what you'd like to see. I'm gonna see if I can continue this clip and kind of... Oh! We found Conrad. That's good to see. Looks like we stumbled upon the... And how did he get so far? You know, I'm not gonna ask questions. You know, that's where we came from. Okay. So I'm generally gonna go in the same direction that he has because I want to go back to the villages. I was very surprised to see him because I had no clue where he went. I did watch his videos and it looked like he was in a cave for the majority of the time, so I'm surprised because he did get killed by a zombie and he did get his stuff back, which is good. But on the bright side, it looks like we're still in the generally the same area, which is nice. Honestly, I didn't even realize, but I'm level 18 already, which is why we definitely need to get some cow farming going so that we can get that level 30 enchantment set up. Even though I don't even have the diamonds, which is why I was really hoping to find some diamonds in that temple. I don't know, is this his base? Because if this is his base, you know, I'm just gonna not start the raid there because I think that might be his base. Oh yeah, that is his base. Okay, it would have been funny, but I think, especially considering he's still in gold, it's probably not the best idea. So instead, I might just trigger at my own village. And besides, my villagers are decently safe. For the most part, they shouldn't get at all hurt by the raid, so that's good. At least the villagers that I've saved, because I know that there's probably a few that aren't. Like, for instance, there's a villager. Oh, here's also a villager. Which I am going to go ahead and also save. Ooh, I don't know if they're able to go through the fences. Okay, let's go try and do this right. I should probably best if I put some of this stuff away, just in case. And looks like we have a golem. That's good enough. Oh, that's a villager. Wow, they already killed the... Just to make sure any remaining villagers can see. There's no, like, spectral effect that happens in Bedrock, which is strange, to say the least. There's no spectral arrows or anything weird. Oh, there. General good stuff. I'm gonna drown over here. And yes, I did see him in the water as I was jumping. I didn't think he would be a problem until the drown made itself a problem. See, alright, they're over there. Some pillagers and vindicators now. Hey, look, it's a yellow axolotl. It looks like Conrad is having some technical difficulties. I presume. In which case, if we don't see him back here, I'm guessing he wants to end the session. Probably sent something over on Discord, if I'm not mistaken by now. Just like saying that something is wrong unless his internet crashed. Which is also a viable explanation. I know. That was bad. That was indeed bad. Alright, well, I would explain to him that it is a raid, except right now I need to get back over there, so. Bit unfortunate. But the most unfortunate part is now we are going to have to start level grinding again. So honestly, I was not paying attention to my health there. Very unfortunate. And so it looks like this is going to be a common theme, me dying at least once or once per episode. Which isn't great. What I was hoping to do in this episode was actually to start working on the starter base that I had planned. But it looks like I am going to keep that a secret, at least for now. Considering I don't believe we are going to be doing too much more this session. Especially considering we have to deal with this raid first. Must just be those two vindicators left. Which are having trouble learning how doors operate. And this one's just decided to go on a different raid altogether. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna switch over to that. We might have to switch over to an axe. Just because of how weak the sword is. Which isn't good. Alrighty then. Alright, we've got some witches now. We fall back a bit. Hopefully this is the last bit. Because if not, there might be a bit of trouble. I think that just might be a naturally spawning witch. Okay, because it looks like the raid is mostly in this corner. That was a very lucky pickup. Fire aspect, knockback, one iron sword. That was not good. So maybe we'll get as many deaths as the episode number. So that means I should be good for the remainder of this episode. This has definitely been a long segment, considering the other segments are probably less than 2 minutes combined, and this has probably been like 14 hours. Alright, looks like Conrad is also having some trouble with the Vexes. Hopefully I have some food in my chest, because definitely not a good idea. Running headfirst in there now. And apparently he doesn't have a sword for some reason. Not gonna ask any questions. Looks like that's where he died. I'll get a chest for stuff just as soon as I end this raid. Alright, no, he's good. Raid is still not over. Seriously? You know, I seriously need to get some stuff. I don't even have space for the locks. Perfect. Glow squid! Alright, now quickly get out of here before I drown. Desperately needs a crafting table. And I desperately need to get out of here. Heal slightly. Alright, you know what? This has just turned from, ooh, I found a raid, to just a nightmare. At least I'm getting some, or at least there's some good stuff coming out of this raid. Otherwise, I. Wow. We are just both rushing in there. Maybe summoning this Raiden was not such a good idea at this point. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, there's a horse. So at least I know that I can get a horse next episode. Because definitely when this raid is over, you're definitely calling it quits. We have definitely suffered enough for like an episode at least. I'm definitely not used to these like longer recording sessions, especially with like audio and stuff. Because the longest that definitely exists with just like audio content is probably 12 minutes for me. So this is out of the norm. Not that it's a bad thing or anything, just not really used to this kind of thing. You know, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Honestly, I completely forgot about the whole pets and villages thing. At least I respawn here now. Honestly, raids have gotten so much better in the past for me. So I thought this would be a lot easier than it has currently turned out to be. Also, taking the invokers head on and getting rid of them really quickly is definitely something you want to think about when fighting a raid. Not that you should probably take my advice considering how many times I've died, but that has worked for me in the past. Also, Big Stinky over here is really not welcome in this village right now. So if Big Stinky could just move out of the way, fantastic day we would be having. We've just got the one. Alright, finally. After like about 5 months of death. You're not right. I just, I think I'm gonna just end it here. I think I'm just gonna end it here, guys. I don't know, I hope you enjoy. Oh, great, not this again. Oh, well, there goes my fire aspect sword. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed Pain and Death. and see you next time.